What's up guys, it's Mo, and today I have another video for you. We're going to be using Cricut Design Space, so I've got my Cricut Design Space open here, and also Pixlr. You all know that I love me some Pixlr, and it's free for you. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be making some, look at my beautiful picture, it's a crappy picture, stickers. We're going to be making some like script, quote-unquote script stickers using our own handwriting. I have a similar video on my blog, or I'm sorry, a similar post on my blog on turning your handwriting like into an SVG or something, whatever I did, to make like decals and stuff. But this time we're gonna be making stickers. So I sat down and I used a fine tip marker, like a marker that I really like that I think makes my handwriting look nice, and I wrote down some words, and then I took pictures of these words with my camera. With my phone. I laid down the page. I made sure there was no shadow on it. I laid down the page and I turned on like the grid on my iPhone, and it also has like a leveling crosshair on your iPhone as well, and I made sure it was completely level, flat, and I took the picture, and I ended up with something like this. I also realized this says Starbucks, but it definitely looks like it doesn't say Starbucks. So I took a picture of this, and then in my phone I edited, I used like the native phone editing app, and I just messed with the highlights and the shadows and the contrast and whatnot until I got something that looked like this. You don't necessarily need to care about what the background looks like. You just want this to be super dark and black. So I have one that says Starbucks, I have one that says family time, and I have one that says pizza night. So today we're going to be working with this Starbucks one, and it's going to be similar. Maybe we'll do a couple of them. It's going to be similar across all of them. We're going to work with them in Pixlr, create an offset around it, put it in our Cricut Design Space, and have a grand old time. So you may want to just play around. Like I said, it's the highlights, exposure, shadows, contrast, until you get something that looks like this. And I will leave a link to that blog post, because I think that also, that I was talking about where I was like, change your handwriting over, I think that also might help you to create an image that looks like this. But like I said, I just used the native iPhone app, Photos app, and their editing system. So what we're going to do over here, I'm going to go to Advanced Pixlr E, and I am going to click on Open Image. And we're going to go, it's in my downloads, come on here. Let's go find Starbucks, click on open. You can see I was working on it right here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to grab this wand select tool, and we're going to click on the background. That's going to highlight everything that is white and allow you to delete it. It puts these little marquee around everything. I don't know, when I was like in I don't know, maybe middle school or something, and we're working in different programs, it would say it looks like marching ants. So I always think about that when I do that. And you can also see these little flecks here that are kind of have the marquee around them. We're going to need to clean those up as well, because they may cause problems. So we're just going to hit the delete key, and that's going to clean that up. Now we can click on this little selection key, or selection, what is this called? Marquee select. And that's where we're going to go. I'm going to hit Control Z. Let's see if I can hit escape. How did I do this before? Oh, I hit this and I did this. I don't know what I did that before. So let's go back to the wand select, and let's just take this stuff out here. Delete. Delete. And I'm going to zoom in. And again, I'm just tapping on the white parts here and deleting it. So how did I get out of, let's see here, there's probably a deselect, select, deselect. There we go. So So let's zoom back out. I don't remember doing that in the last one, but so we'll just go to select, deselect, and that gets rid of everything. I'm going to go to this select, or I'm sorry, marquee select here, and we're going to start to get rid of all these little dots that you see around. So I'm just going to select and hit delete. Select, drag, and select, and hit delete. So that's all I'm doing, is I'm clicking and I'm dragging and then deleting. Click and drag and delete. And you may even want to get some things that you might not even be able to see, like they might be really tiny. So we can just drag everything over here, drag and select everything over here. I think we're going to get these couple little dots and delete them. And we'll go over here, like I think, maybe if we go up like this, I think there's a dot right here that we can delete. Nope, that just seems to be on my screen. That'll happen sometimes too. And delete. And again, some of this stuff isn't going to matter. So like this doesn't look perfect, but when you print it at such a small size for your script stickers, it's going to look pretty okay. So now we're going to go back and do what I had shown you, I think in my previous script sticker video, where I showed you how to use text and then outline it and whatnot. We're going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to go to select, deselect to get rid of that marquee. We're going to go to filter, outline. It's going to load here, and we'll change this. You can see there's still a little one right there, so we could hit cancel and maybe zoom in and drag this over and maybe take our select marquee tool again and delete and get rid of that guy. That one, we could even get rid of this one right here. See if he goes away. I would say that one may not, I'm going to close this ad here, may not matter. This one also may not matter. This one also may not matter. You can just mess around, see if you see any rogue dots out there, and then delete them. Now we can go back to what we do, select, deselect, filter, outline. We will change it to, you could leave it green, we're going to change it to white because that's going to look the best for our offset. And then we can move this out of the way over here. We just increase our size. And I think this is probably going to be pretty good. We could probably even just make it bigger until everything fills in. That way we don't have to do any messing around in our Cricut Design Space. I think I am going to make it smaller though, because I do like the smaller offset there, so that we can hit apply. And like I said, we can either save this and go in Cricut Design Space and put some shapes behind it, but I think that we can put some shapes on here. So let's see, let's add an empty layer. We should be able to, let's see, draw a shape. There's a square. So I'm just going to draw a square here. Let's go down here. We're going to make the stroke also white and hit OK. So let's see if we can delete this. New layer, empty. Where's our shapes? Shape. There we go. That looks better. Let's draw a shape here and a shape here. Now we can go to our little pointer or range selection tool. We can drag this up. We're going to have to unlock this. Drag this down, and now those have moved to the back. So now we have a sticker that we can save and upload. So you want to go to File. Let's see here, Save. You want to make sure you're saving it as a PNG image. I'm going to label it as Starbucks Script with a T, and hit Download. And it's going to save it down here to your downloads folder. So we can close this. We can go to File, New Image. We can go to Open Image, and maybe we will go work on one that's the family time, or even the, let's do the pizza night one. So again, it's not perfect, but once we're printing this, you know, black on our printer and shrinking this down, it's gonna look okay. I'm gonna go ahead and close this here. We'll go back to our magic wand tool, click on the background, and it's gonna select everything that's white. We'll delete it, and we'll go in here, delete this, go in here, delete this, go in here, delete this, delete this. Then we'll go to our little marquee select tool and kind of do, you can see there's like something up here that's kind of left over. I think it's a piece of the, oops, the table that I had accidentally taken a picture of. Let's unlock this. Let's see why I can't select and delete that. Let's go back over here to the magic wand thing, or even the lasso. We can probably do something like that. There we go. So I had to have the background selected, and then I could delete that. And then we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go through here and see if there's any like rogue dots I can delete. We'll go this way. Whoops. Why does it keep deleting that? There we go. So I guess make sure the background is selected. I don't know why it keeps unselecting here. Delete. Oops, I don't want to do that because I'm getting the in now. Okay, we can do that. So I think that we've kind of covered all the area here. So we'll go to select, deselect, go to filter, outline. It should stay as white. Yeah, there it is. So now we can do something like this and make the outline look like that. And now you can see that they're not really touching. We'll go in and we'll put some shapes around this to kind of get this to be one whole sticker, because if you've ever worked in Cricut, then you know that Cricut is going to have a hard time cutting this out, and it's going to be a nightmare to peel up from your sticker sheet. So we can hit apply here. We'll go add a new layer, empty layer. We'll go to our shapes and we'll just start adding in some shapes. I usually add in squares because I don't find that it they're just easier to add in. You don't really have, to worry about a lot. It's just a square. I do think I might add something like a circle, something that's rounded here, just to kind of keep the roundness going. I could also Control Z and go back and see if I wanted to add like a square. Maybe I want it to be, let's see, can I move that? No. So let's do a new layer, empty layer, in case I want to move this. We'll go back to our select tool, move this little rectangle around. Let's move this to the back and move this to the back and see how we like that. Whoops, click on that, move it down a little bit. There's like a point coming through. So we can see if we like that. I don't know, maybe I do want a circle there. I think if we click this, yeah, so if you uncheck it, it'll hide it. So then we can go add a new layer. That way we're not deleting it in case we actually do want to keep it if we decide this circle is not what we want to add. So go back to our selection tool, we can move this around. That might be better. That might be something that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that layer. Now we can go back and select on this layer, and let's add more rectangles here to fill in. Oops, that's a circle. Control Z. Click on the rectangle. We'll add this in. Cool. So now we can drag this to the bottom. And now we have our little pizza night sticker. So we can do the same thing. File, save. Make sure we're saving it as a PNG. You want to save it as a PNG because you want to have this transparent background so it will cut out your little bubble, your little offset around your sticker. So we'll name this Pizza Night Script with a T and hit download. So then it'll go to your downloads folder and we can go upload it to Cricut Design Space, which we'll do here in 1 second once this lets me close it. So Cricut Design Space, I got this opened here. I have a tutorial on my blog. Let me open this up here. Let's see if I can show you. Let's click customize. I want to show you guys this. This is something similar to this that I'm doing right now. I have a tutorial on this channel about making an offset around some like clip art and stuff, and basically what I did was clean up the background and put an offset around it on my phone. I did this with my best friend's kids' pictures. I did this similar thing. She sent me pictures of drawings that she did, that Malin did, and I just created a sticker sheet for her and cut it and sent it to her. And I want to show you how, let's move this, move this to the back. You can see the like offset that I made around it. So you can use my tutorials, not necessarily for like digital stuff, but you can actually take pictures of things and clean them up. And then you will have stickers you can use. So I thought that was a cute way to give her a little surprise. So you can use these tutorials for kind of whatever you want. So let's go back and make a new canvas and replace. We're going to upload what we just made to our design space. So we have a new canvas. We'll go to upload. We'll choose upload images, browse. We will go to downloads. We will, let's see, here it is, I think, maybe not. Pizza night, Starbucks, family time. Hang on, let me, oh yeah, these, okay, Starbucks. I was thinking I had labeled them already. So you can see it looks like this. We'll hit complex image, hit continue. It kind of looks kind of jaggedy, but we took the picture. The picture is huge. We're going to scale it down, and it's going to look fine once it gets scaled down. So we'll hit continue. You'll see how big it's going to import when we add it into our Cricut Design Space. So again, we want to have this as a print and cut image. You can label it whatever you want, and then we'll hit save. And this is going to import really, really huge. It's going to be big. So scaling it down is going to help with the kind of jagged looking part of this. So let's see, look, it says it's bigger than the print and cut area because this is 12 inches wide, and we definitely only want something to be like maybe 0.8 inches wide. So you can see it's kind of not mattering here. The quality, the resolution is super low. This is why Cricut Design Space frustrates me sometimes. So then you can import the other one. Let's go, I'm going to zoom all the way back out. We'll go to upload, upload image, browse, because you can see it's a crisp image. It's not, it shouldn't be blurry at all. Complex, continue. We'll hit continue. And especially if you're printing, like selecting to print in black and white, it's going to print in black and white. Nothing's going to be those weird odd colors. So pizza night, we'll hit insert images, and this one's going to blow up huge. This one is 9 inches wide, so we'll do this one about 0.8 inches wide. So you can see that's what it looks like. Then we'll hit make it. And you can do however many you want. Let's do 10. See what that looks like. And let's do 20. And you can have, what is this called? Design Space, generate, let's do 50. Generate, Design Space, generate your sticker sheet. So 50, 100. I think I'm getting kind of out of it here. Yeah, it's putting it on 2 pages. We're going to Starbucks here. So let's do like 80. See what happens. It's on 1 page still. So yeah, you can have Cricut Design Space generate your sticker sheets for you. And the cool thing is if you were to do all pizza night stickers, you may be able to trim this, you know, right here. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's not, you're not going to be able to trim it down evenly, but you may be able to trim it like in half like this. Or maybe, I don't know, some into 2s, some into 3s, you know, with your paper trimmer or whatever. So then you would just hit continue and print it and cut it and everything like that. You could even, I would say, foil these. I keep saying I'm going to have a video on foiling, but you could even foil these if you wanted to. And you could print them on your toner printer and foil them if you wanted to. So I'm also going to do, there's also going to be a video on doing this in Silhouette. I haven't done a Silhouette studio video in a long time because I love focusing on the Cricut for you guys. So that is how you turn your handwriting. So something that looks like this, and you can see I'm probably going to do Kroger, Target, Michaels, Joann, maybe Meijer. I got a takeout one, and you can just write them however. I've got a movie night one. However, you know, as many times, just sit there while you're watching TV or something and make sure you're leaving enough space kind of around them, but just write out words that you'd like to have as stickers. And then you can take a picture, zoomed in picture of it. That's misleading. Don't zoom your camera in, actually. Just get really close, make sure your phone, make sure it's focused, make sure it's level, and then take the picture. I'm going to try and also do a video on this using your phone. Don't know how that's going to work. But you guys know I like to give you options. So this is a free way to do this, to have your own script stickers. I mean, you have to pay for, you know, your Cricut machine and your sticker paper, but you don't have to have any fancy software where you're like writing on your iPad or have any great calligraphy skills. So you take this, you transform it into something like this, and then you end up with a whole bunch of stickers like this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I would love for you to stick around and see what more Cricut tutorials I have for you that you can get creative using your Cricut Explorer to make planner stickers. And this will work for Cricut Explorer, Cricut Explorer Air, Cricut Maker, anything that supports the print then cut feature. Unfortunately, your Cricut Joy is not going to support the print then cut feature. So yeah, so there's that. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave some links down below so you can find more Cricut stuff and get to making for your planner. And I will talk to you on my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.